Hey guys, it's me, the May E. Jester. Or, if you want to use the full word name, the May Internet Jester. The E stands for internet, which doesn't make sense because internet, or something. FNaF 2, the long-awaited FNaF 2 map remastered. I said I would do it in the FNaF 1 map, and I delivered. It's here for everyone to laugh at and download if you really want it. I'll probably put the link in the description to download it, and if I don't do that, it'll probably be in the comments. Anyway, if you remember, the original map had balloons. Balloons are gone because I didn't want to switch to Education Edition mode to add the balloons, and I always forget how to craft them. So, no balloons. But, you know what's better than balloons? Arcade machines. Specifically, very crummy, arcade machines that have screens on all four sides. Impressive. You can play sitting right here on the couch. Or your kids can play while you sit on the couch, if you have kids. Over here we have stairs on the table that are just longing to be computers. But unfortunately their screens do not exist. They have mice, or mouses. I don't know how you'd say the plural of computer mouse. Would it be computer mice? Who cares and who knows? Dining room, because what's a restaurant without somewhere to eat? Over here is a cake I've eaten a little bit of in the first recording of this. Because yes, for once ever, I do 2 recordings for something. Normally I just post and move on with my life. If it's cringy, then it's cringy. Oh well. The pizza, once again, is extra thick. It's a half block tall. Imagine going to a pizza place and their pizzas are this big. I'd probably be a little concerned for every person there's well-being. But hey, it's extra thick, so the memes will like it. The memes? The memes. Also, these pepperonis are just hidden in the cheese. Speaking of pepperonis, the pepperonis are fancy and in a specific pattern. And there's shading on the cheese because cheese shading. Cameras and gift boxes that are barrels in skies. Barrels in skies. Maybe you could give one of these lovely barrel boxes to your crush on Valentine's Day, or you could give them to your brother Jeremy on his birthday. Whatever you use these gift boxes for, I don't really care. Merry-go-round? Carousel? It's a merry-go-round. Speaking of that, I went to a hotel a couple weeks ago, and then there was an arcade that had a merry-go-round in it. I guess arcades have merry-go-rounds now? If only that arcade served pizza. It served nothing, but hey, while I was there, I got a Freddy plushie at Walmart. So, also we have more arcades. that screens phase into each other. Somehow. Black. Plushies, because I love them so much in the first one that I decided to make them again. But this time, better? I don't know. They're supposed to be the toys, but they don't look like them. They're missing their cheeks, and, really the only one you couldn't mistake for, toy... The only ones... These two are the ones you couldn't mistake for the original animatronics, because Bonnie isn't blue and Foxy isn't, Mangle. Why is Mangle's plushie mangled? Who knows and who cares? Let's just, move on. Also, Bonnie's white on his ears is on top of his ears, which also doesn't make any sense, but hey, would you rather buy Funko's Toy Bonnie or my Square Toy Bonnie? Speaking of Funko, go watch that video I made of joking of how Golden Freddy is just a recolor of the original Freddy plushie. And I drew those. You may think they're bad, you may think they're good. Either way, I draw humans better than plushies. Anyway, kitchen! Because pizzerias need kitchens. And more pizza. I'm just gonna eat. Nom. Chest. Because the barrels, which I use as cabinets, were disguised as presents. So I couldn't use presents as cabinets, because why would there be presents as cabinets? Also, we bring back the fryer of chicken from the original map, because chickens or something. Also because it's funny that one of the animatronics is a chicken, and maybe they serve chicken as a side. If you check the fridge, there is in fact chicken in the fridge that I'm sure everyone has used in a creative or survival build at some point in their life, because they saw it one time in a video and thought, wow, that's cool. I mean, I'd rather use this than make an actual furniture model. Anyway, smoking furnaces. The smoke is coming through the top of the furnace. How could this be? Because furnaces don't actually smoke. You can tell I'm being sarcastic. Everyone knows how I'm doing this. It's a campfire under the furnace. Will Minecraft patch the bug that makes smoke go through blocks? No, I don't think they will, because it's 1.17 and campfires came in 1.14. Speaking of speaking of updates, who's excited for 1.18? I sure am. Mountains are cool, and so are caves. Speaking of mountains and caves, I found a really big one while playing with the experimental caves and cliffs on here. It was very cool, and it was very large. And, yeah. We have bathrooms. We have a girls and a boys. Which one will you choose? Well, it depends on your gender, and if you have no gender, then you can pick either one. Lucky. I'm gonna go in the girls one because I'm a girl. If you guys didn't know, my voice has gotten deeper since the last time you've heard it, which was, I don't know. Fun fact, my voice gets deeper when I'm awkwarder. Anyway, water in a sink, which is also awkward because there are two stalls, so if there's two people, they're gonna have to wait to wash their hands. Poor them. Anyway, we do care about them, but not right now. Parts and service, which we'll look at after we look at the other animatronics. There's some fun little stories in that room. Not as sad as the one in the last, time I made this. Party rooms. What is in them? I'm sure you can guess. Table. Maybe, table. Maybe there's something different in the third one? Table. Maybe in this one. Table. And spill. What was spilled? Maybe, water? Maybe it was something blue? Who knows? Only the person who spilled it. Computer. And table. But this isn't just any old table. Why am I speaking like a robot? Well, this isn't any old table. It's, desk. For those silly little night guards who do things at desks. They watch cameras and they turn lights on. And I used my very bad redstone engineering to make these lights actually light. Like I did in the first map, I'm pretty sure. Redstone apparently can go through one block. So, ta-da, redstone lamps. This one is kind of obvious that it exists. I could have put a carpet over it, but then it would just look weird. This one also works. I ain't no mumbo jumbo, but I can make working redstone lights. I think everyone can do that. I'm sure there's someone out there who has no clue how to use redstone to turn on a light. There's one person out there who doesn't know. Door. Where's this door lead? Guess. Well, you don't need to guess now because we're in that room. And if this room looks like it was thrown together in about 2 seconds, you'd be right. Because when I put my mod in, I never actually built this area. So I had to build this area before recording this. The first time, because this is the second time. Also, unlike before, there aren't hidden plushies around the map. But if you want to hide plushies around rap noises around the map, then feel free. Generators that do nothing, like they always have done. I really should probably retexture levers. These just look kind of out of place. Curtains and lights that also do nothing. And if you haven't noticed, I've used glow ink on every sign that has words in this map. Because, I mean, it looks cool. You can actually read what it says on those spruce signs. Anyway, segue to the stage. Stageway. Freddy, who looks like he was dumped into a pot of gravy. How he works? Who knows? But he still looks like Toy Freddy, so that's good enough for me. Also, waffle microphone. Do you want waffles? You can have Freddy's microphone. Bonnie, who also holds his guitar wrong. You don't hold it like that. Also, his guitar is inside his hand. Speaking of Bonnie, if you know, like, Random Encounters or Examination, Bonnie was portrayed as, like, the dumb one in those. Which I find funny because Bonnie actually gave Scott Cawthon nightmares when he made it. So the dumb one gave someone nightmares. Also, Toy Chica. Because Toy Chica. And also I didn't forget her pink short things. I don't know why she wears them. And I don't know why she wears them. I didn't have a second reason. Also, Carl, the cupcake, which is what I call him. He's kind of, or just Mr. Cupcake, who, is drowning in her arm. Also, he's yellow instead of blue, which the original Cupcake was, yellow. I thought he was blue because that's what the plushie looks like. Also, he has his buck teeth. We just go into Chica's arm to not only reveal the armor stand that it's put on, but also his buck teeth. Alright, that was weird. Let's go check out Mangle. Gangle the Mangle. Mangle the Gangle. If Mangle was in a gang, it'd be called the Gangle. The Gangle Mangle. If I say mangle enough times, it might start to sound like mango. Anyway, I wouldn't, and I shouldn't, go through the trouble of trying to make this look like mangle. So I didn't. It doesn't the wires don't resemble mangle. I didn't even give her a tail, but hey, mangle doesn't have a tail. I mean, she probably did at some point. And yes, I'm calling her a she. And don't yell at me in the comments. Speaking of a different she, we have the puppet. The poopet. Who chills in her lovely box. And not only is the box lovely, but she is too. Go get him, Charlotte. I mean, she looks pretty cool, so. Anyway, speaking of people that look cool, this one most definitely doesn't. Balloon Kid. Boy? Who knows? We do know is Balloon Boy. Balloon Boy? He, doesn't have a balloon, though. Sadly, he lost it, when I decided balloons wouldn't be here. He's gonna go steal your batteries, he's gonna steal my batteries from my Oculus Switch controls as revenge. Flex. Down here, like I mentioned before, employees only, parts and service room. Why are they staring at me? And why are they staring at each other? He can move. They all can move. Why, you ask? You didn't ask that, but let's pretend you did. They're entities, so they can move. I can hit them. They can't hit me, I'm in creative. Apparently they can trade. Hey, Foxy, what do you trade? He trades rotten flesh. And, gold. I just noticed they have the old trading menu, don't they? I'm not sure why they can trade. They're not villagers, they're animatronics. Chica's a librarian, apparently. Lure 2. What about Bonnie? He's a farmer. Farmer? I guess that makes sense. He is a bunny. Why is Freddy a leather worker? I mean, but why can't they move? And why can I stand on the air? Barrier blocks. Because if they weren't encased in barrier blocks, they'd just be able to roam freely because they have similar AI to villagers. So they can open doors. So, I'd rather have them encased in barrier blocks than have them roaming freely around the facility. But if you really wanted to, You could remove those barrier blocks and let them roam freely to make it seem more like FNaF. But you can't do the same with the normal animatronics. Also, his arms are both wires. They weren't like that when I made him. I'm not sure why they did that, because the other ones don't do that. Only his arms does. Only his arms do that. For no reason. I would have fixed it, but we're already recording and I can't go back. And I don't want to do a recording 3. But hey, everything else about him looks fine. And everything else about the other ones look fine too. Well, not physically fine. They're very broken. Why is his torso missing? Because it is in the thing. Over here, dark shadows. Speaking of shadows, it's the shadow animatronics that aren't actually shadows or animatronics. They're just Freddy. If I did actually go through the trouble of making new skins, they'd have their faces visible. They unfortunately don't, because I got lazy. But eventually I will add the shadows. Probably as NPCs like the withers over there. Also, Golden Freddy doesn't exist. He would have been here if I did put him in, but I didn't. But I will add him. I will do it once I decide to do it. And when I do, I'll make a video showing you them, because I am just that kind. Anyway, let's check out the silly little vent system. It's the same as normal, but it goes to different places. Carpet. Why is it there? I probably accidentally put it there. But hey, we can go through. We can just go through and remove it. Where's this one lead? Kitchen. We're just gonna fly to make this easier. Where's this one lead? Kids Cove. Also, I kind of want to redo this room, make it a lot better, like how it used to be in the original one, with the waves on the walls and the boat and the whale. I'll probably do that once I add the other animatronics in. Since this is really boring. It's just Mangle. Might as well name it Mangle Room, because I don't see anything about anything kids about this, or anything Cove about this. Anyway, where's this last one go? Dining room. But technically it's the prize corner. Also, cameras, if you didn't notice. Were stolen straight from the FNaF 1 map. And this one floats, but it's actually on a barrier block. Because you can't have mob heads on the roof. But hey, they look cool, so if it looks cool, then it is cool. Let's go back in here to show other vents. Because if you didn't notice the one in here, then maybe you should get your eyes checked out. Or maybe you were too focused on the shadows to notice it. Obviously, this one leads to table room 4. And this one leads to table room 5, aka the office. Not the TV show, but I wish it was the TV show. Imagine that, you just walking through the FNaF 2 location, all of a sudden you're in the office. I was just kind of imagining that, and it made me laugh. Anyway, that's about it. I mean, I guess there's another thing about this map. I didn't make an outside like I did in the FNaF 1 map. But like I said with the other animatronics, I will. And it'll look super impressive. Or if I were to use my own vocabulary, dummy impressive. Just so you know, if I say dummy, it means too much. So look too much impressive, or too impressive. You don't even get stairs, you just have to jump in. I mean, I guess I'm zombie proofing. But you don't need a zombie proof, a flat map. Anyway, like every map, you can wear the animatronics. You can become your favorite animatronic. Maybe it's Toy Freddy. Maybe it's Balloon Boy. Who knows? I've never met someone who likes Balloon Boy though. But that might be because the only people I like the only people who like FNaF are my friends. Oh, and you can mix and match. So maybe you want to be Bonnie, the puppet, and Toy Chica. I won't stop you. It's a weird combination, but I won't stop you. And like, once again, pants do nothing. You can wear your diamond pants with your puppet cosplay. Also, this is the only map that doesn't have a Foxy hook as one of the weapons, because I don't think Mangle has a hook, and Foxy has a hook on his arm already. But you can have a lovely Freddy microphone, a Bonnie guitar, and a Chica cupcake. If you really want those things. And, cake pizza. Oh, and don't forget this. Don't forget not to forget this. Because, like I said, the, wizards are entities, which means they have spawn eggs. So maybe you want, a million Freddys to face off against... Oh hey, GT Live. I don't care. I really should turn notifications off while I do this. Maybe you want to make 100 Freddys and put them on top of the roof, surrounded by oak. You can do that. Look at all the Freddys. They're very confused on why they're here. Maybe you want to put one Bonnie in there. This one's a weaponsmith. That one's a butcher. Casually kills Freddy. This is, what Purple Guy actually did to the animatronics. If you were unaware. They give quite a bit of XP. This is how the animatronics, this is how Purple Guy actually destroyed the animatronics. Also, I also made custom spawn eggs. Each of them has a little thing from the animatronics on them. Freddy's egg has his top hat. Bonnie's egg has his bow tie. Chica's egg has her bib. And Foxy's egg has his hook. Or not his hook, his eye patch. Because you can't give an egg a hook. It doesn't have hands. If eggs had hands, then it wouldn't be an egg. It'd be a hand egg. That was a terrible joke. Anyway, I think I've shown you everything. I showed the map, I showed the vents, I showed the fact that you can wear the animatronics, and showed the fact that you can spawn in animatronics. Also, and now I've done the final thing and shown you my new skin. And if you want to wear this skin, then find me on Skin Seed, which is an app for Pocket Edition or Bedrock Edition skins that you can get skins from. And no, I'm not sponsored, I'm just plugging my account. Because that's what YouTubers do. Also, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and hit the silly bell next to the subscribe button. But you can't hit that silly bell once you've subscribed. And if you don't like my content, don't have anything to say, don't want to subscribe to my channel, and don't want to be notified when I upload, which is rarely, then you don't need to do any of those things. And if you did do those things and don't want to do them anymore, you can always delete your comment, unlike the video, unsubscribe, and unnotify, and turn off the notification bell. I send my heart out to all of you, and hope that I've made you laugh as May the Internet Jester. Goodbye.